Hey guys, it's the Thunder and Lightning Show, Elite Live, back at you, episode 21, guys. Today we have the Grapevine High School boys, the original middle school class. Started off with Bradon Hunt. We catch up with them as they're sophomores now and see how their experience at Elite Fitness has been. But first, we meet with Matt and Angela Gair, Ben Gair's parents, to give you more insight of how they felt about Elite and how it's helped their son. And guys, first we got to pay the sponsors before we get to the show. Flow Music, download the app now. You can put your Apple Music, your SoundCloud, and your Spotify playlist in one area. Let your friends join in, add their songs to the playlist. Enjoy the music revolution with Flow Music. And then we got Muscle Gin Research, our protein Gin Pro, no taste, no flavor, just pour it in something, drink it down, 30 grams of protein. You don't want to miss out on that. And then we got Natural Heights, guys, our CBD salve. It's how I keep my athletes, soft tissue, feeling right, feeling good, no injuries around here when you got the magic hands. Hey guys, stay tuned to the show. Enjoy.
You're never too far to find your way back home. Don't you know I hate to make you wait this long? My family hold it down until the day I'm gone. I ain't got no hate for those who done me wrong. You gon' have to face me when it's said and done.
Hey guys, welcome to another show, Elite Live, Thunder and Lightning edition, episode 21. And today we have some special guests. We got Matt and Angela Gair with us, some of our biggest supporters since day one. Some of Braden's biggest supporters since day one. They're probably the only reason he's still here.
I appreciate it, guys.
Their son Ben's been training with us since what? He's 8th grade?
Seventh grade.
Seventh grade?
Yeah.
It was kind of Braden, when he came in like a superstar. He was able to create a middle school class, and you know, he knew Matt and Angela and Ben, and he said, "Hey, I know a football player from middle school. I think I can get him here. What do I do?"
What do I do?
I said, "Go do this, go do this, go do this," and show up. And he ran off and did it. So since he knows you guys more, I'm gonna let you take the lead. I'm gonna sit back on this show.
Love it.
Well, first off, guys, thank you for trusting me over the years with your kids and all that. So really, just what I want to hear is.
I want some more backstory. Give me some more backstory.
Oh, you want some backstory?
Oh, I got some backstory.
There we go.
So Ashton and Bradon went to elementary and middle school and high school together. And this is one of my favorite stories about Bradon. Yes. He poked Ashton with a stick in her ribs at the park.
Yep.
And she still has like a little scar.
She was beating
me up, man.
She
She probably was beating you up. I wouldn't put it past her. But I totally called the cops on him out of the park. And
I darted home as soon as I
called the cops on him.
I did. And
anyway, he scarred her for life.
What's great is watching Bradon grow up and knowing him for all these years, and then when he came and sat with us in our living room and said, "Hey, I'm going to I'm working at Elite Fitness headquarters. This is a completely different way of training, injury prevention. We teach technique early on." And when you have a son like Ben or any athlete that comes to you and they have a dream and a passion, as a parent, you want them to have the best training. I mean, you can't just play the sport and not train and prepare your body.
Exactly.
So he came and explained everything, and we were like, yeah, let's do it. And then I called a bunch of other moms and parents at Grapevine Middle School on the football team, and I think you guys had a holiday camp. And we promoted that, and we got a bunch of kids here.
We had every skilled player in one line, and I don't know, there had to be 15 kids coming.
Yeah, I had a good amount that summer. Summer, there's a lot.
That was a lot. I mean, that was, like I said, that was the first time I was like, okay, Bradon may work out here. He was able to, build that pretty quick and
go to work.
You guys got us where we were able to come talk to all the parents at the school and do a presentation for you guys.
Right.
Which was fun, which was good.
And you put some science behind it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think one of the things that you may not realize is that half of these kids are also those STEM kids. They'll be the first graduating class from Grapevine High School, the STEM program.
Okay.
And they kind of gravitate towards why do you do this? Not just how am I doing it, but why, and they're results oriented, and the way you guys are putting metrics up on the board so they can follow their success and progress. And I think they're all into that.
Yeah,
I know Ben fell in love with it right off the bat. Yeah, because we started off with some one-on-ones, even, down here, and actually that was when we were doing some reconstruction, even I think. And took them to the field a few times, and started coaching their 7-on-7 and stuff like that.
Yeah, you did coach their 7-on-7.
Yeah, for a couple of years. Yeah,
got that good experience.
Yep. And it's just been fun to watch them grow, honestly.
Yeah, and we're actually going to have them on later. We're probably going to stream in, cut in a bunch of pictures and stuff. But they're sophomores now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sophomores now.
Yeah.
You had them since they were 7th grade, going into 8th grade.
Yeah.
They've grown up in here.
Yes, they have.
Really,
Yeah.
as Bradon's grown
Literally.
up in here. Yeah. That was kind of my initial intent was always to, me and Bradon, I grew up here, was to give back to the kids that what I wish I would have had, what we were missing. And like I said, it's the the other gyms I think would just run kids and run them,
Yeah.
and there was no real technique, sound. Let's teach you how to lift weights, get your body right, and really train, and why you're training. That was always my thing. If you give a kid the why, they'll run through the wall for you instead of just telling you.
Another thing that I love about you guys is because you've had so much time with them year after year, you know when to push them. You know when, okay, I can tell you're hurt. Did you get hurt? You need to tell me, because my son will not say when he's hurt. I'm playing. I'm fine. But that's one thing I love about you guys is whenever Ben comes to me and asks a question, I'm like, call Bradon, ask Mo, talk to them about it.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I love, because as parents, we become want.
Yeah.
But you guys are a different sounding board, and you can, call them out on stuff or encourage them. And I love that. It's a team effort.
Yeah,
It takes a village.
It's a
it takes a
safer
village.
place for them to talk about what's going on in season.
Yeah.
And you guys kind of interlace what you do with their training, and probably even help them, prevent injury when they're in kind of a semi-unsupervised environment at the high school gym.
Yeah.
It's they're not going to tell their coaches they're hurt.
Because they want to play.
They want to play, or they're like, no. Well, they'll come here and go, help me fix this.
We'll call that out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys have lived that athletic life,
Yeah.
so you know
And the
exactly
same
what
halls
they.
as them.
Same
Yes.
halls, same.
Yeah.
I mean, we did the same. So we're just trying to make it a little bit better for
Make it a
them.
little bit better.
I think
Give them
that's
some
another
answers.
one of the things that they like is that you guys actually grew up in the Grapevine Collierville athletic system
Yeah.
also, and play ball, and and they're like, yeah, man, these guys are legit. And
Yeah.
And I know all the stories that you're going to tell me.
Yeah. That's the fun part is, and that was, even for me now, watching Bradon train and go through all the, early training mistakes that I made, to be able to watch him, but it's even cool to watch him grow with your kids and train them, and just kind of the whole. As I envisioned it, I wanted to get back to the community. I wanted my trainers to come from my program. I wanted to be able to, watch the kids grow up in the program, and that's kind of been one of the coolest things to watch is everybody grow up together.
Right,
like I said,
right.
it takes a village, and that's when, when people would come in and do a summer camp, that's all you'd see them. Summer camp, they'd be gone.
Right.
And that's kind of thing is like, we're going to be here.
That's
We're
a-
here. We're at games.
You are,
We're a
yes.
part of.
Yeah, you guys come to games.
We're part of the family.
It is a village experience. The summer camps in particular, when the collegiate athletes come back home, and they're in here working out with them, right? So
Yeah.
it's like you got D1 players, D2 players, multi-sport, and
Yeah.
co-ed.
Yeah.
Right? So volleyball, soccer, football, baseball, they're all in here. And the high schoolers get to see, how hard people really have to work
Yeah.
Yeah.
to hit that level
Oh, yeah.
of athletic success.
Yeah, right. And it adds
stay
that
in
competition
It, as they
aspect to
get
it, too.
with them, alongside them, or in a class right before them, or whatever. But they, they get to see all that, and it's like, okay, that's what I'm trying
That's
to do.
what I got to do.
Right. Yeah. It's awesome stuff.
What you guys going through this and watching? What telling any other parent, or what do you think Ben and those kids? What do you think are kind of the most important things they've gotten out of this that you've seen changes in them, or what you would tell other parents, or
Commitment. Your kid guides you. If they have a dream and a passion for a sport, you're there to support and guide them. So it can't be the parent saying, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. We're here because Ben wanted to do it. And so we found it was a good
synergy?
team. Yeah, it was a team effort. and the commitment. I mean, there's so much commitment. Now I don't drive them anymore. They come together. You know, they're driving now. And Ben said, I don't want to play basketball in my off season. I need to work out and get big. I need to go to elite. Yeah. You know, and so that's what they're focused on. True, just diving in and doing what needs to be done, and they're the one that's leading it.
I think that's kind of one of the biggest things. First things that I noticed, and that compliment that parents gave us was, hey, my kid wants to be there.
Yeah.
They don't want to miss a workout. I don't have to. They're at the door waiting, yelling at me that
yelling at me to hurry up to get there, right?
Because they know we're going to run our mouths if they're a little bit late. So they don't want to give us any shots. And that's kind of been one of the cool things that we've been able to create, I think.
Yeah, for sure. An environment that like makes kids want to become them like better themselves. Right, instead of like it being driven from another force, like it's an internal force that's driving them. Right. That's
their dream, not mine.
Exactly.
I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, right.
You know.
That's good.
Besides that, I think we almost done. I mean, what would you guys tell any other parent that's kind of questioning or thinking or trying to find a program for their kids? Kind of what do you think separates us from other places, or what is the difference? I could tell it all day, but kind of
what I see is you meet every kid, no matter how old they are, where they are at that moment, and you know what to start with first. We start at A before we get to Q, and it's that nurturing and identifying. Okay, this is a sport you love. This is where you are right now. Where do you want to? This is where I see you. Is this where you see you? And you kind of work together as a team and you collaborate with the player. I also love the fact that it's not the same workout every time they come. They may be doing something completely different. They're outside, they're up and down, the street and the chains, and they're jumping, and so that's what I like. The what is it?
Variety.
Yes, the variety. And you guys are you're good people, and you've been through it. We're athletes, and you know what they're going through, and it's parents can come to you to ask any question, and that's key too, because there's some places where you just drop your kid off, and they just go in and do the same thing, and there's not really a team effort with the trainer. And so I ask Bradon questions all the time. What do I do with this? So thank you for guiding us and encouraging the kids. It's really cool.
I'll echo all that. I tend to focus on results, and when you see, I think it was last summer, Ben was doing box jumps side by side with a college football player, and he was about one pad short of blowing the doors off this kid. That was just, there was no comparison in size, strength, or anything, right? But yet he was just short of someone that was at least 3, maybe 4 years older than him. And it was like, okay. And then when the coaches say, hey, we found some pictures that someone took that you're gonna want, and there are these complete aired out where Ben's waist is at the defender's helmet.
Above.
And that kid's already 3 or 4 feet off the ground kind of thing. So when you see that kind of vertical, and you have real results to measure, and then the fact that the 2 football players that are here are the sophomores, they're on varsity, right? And the baseball players, they're sophomores, and they're on varsity, right? They've all excelled in anything that they're doing, and they're at the top of the game.
I mean, that's kind of the most important thing, because your kids are kind of the first group that really will go through the whole program.
Right.
They went through the middle school program. They started off real slow, small, and now they're actually in the high school program. It's one of the first kids that really have developed that you can kind
all the way through.
See how our program works and how it develops them to be ready for where they're at. They're going to be a couple years ahead of them.
I would expect of the ones that I know that come here, a dozen or so, that I'd just say 10 out of 12 you'll probably be able to put on the wall as D1 athletes. They're all going to do something.
That is the goal. That is the goal. That is the whole plan, is to get them to
or
college.
D2. I mean, whatever's right for them. But they're going to keep playing. They're just going to keep playing.
And I want them to keep playing. I want them to get some money to go to school.
Yes. We do too.
I mean, I don't care if it's D2, D3, whatever. That's really the big picture.
And they'll all, I credit to their coaches too, but you guys are an extension of, in this case, they're all guys, right? turning them into men, making them gentlemen, you know, and they learn a lot from you guys.
We appreciate that, and that's that's kind of the whole point. That's kind of given the answers that we didn't have. I mean, that's the kind of whole point is, you guys are the parents. So like you said, they start to tune parents out at some point. So you gotta have that other entity or person out there that's pulling the same way you guys are. That's a different voice,
right?
But like we've seen it, we've been there. So I can be the old head and be like, hey, you guys don't do this. This is what I've seen. This is where you need to go. And Braden's a little younger, so they can kind of laugh at me a little bit and be like, he's the old man.
And I'll come
that's just a Moism.
I'll come around like, no, you're being serious.
Braden's
guys.
a little bit more relatable. But I think it's a nice thing that we have here, and it works for the community. And thank you guys for supporting us.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
Thank you.
Always helping us.
I think what's cool too, I've talked to you about this, is like you've had a lot of groups of kids, right? Because you've been doing this for 15 some odd years, right?
Long time.
This is my first group of kids that I've seen it all the way through with, right? And I think that's just such a cool connection that I haven't experienced before, because like I'll know them until forever, right? They'll have a place with me forever, and I'll have a place with them forever. And I remember when they were like 7th and 8th grade, and talking to him like, oh man, it'll be so cool when they're in 10th, 11th, 12th grade, and
when they can drive up
here, and with all that kind of stuff. I've told Ben, like, I'm gonna go to the field with you one of these days and show you what's what, just so you know.
That's right.
You better hurry up while you still got it before you lose it.
Right. But I just think that connection is gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's it.
We love it.
Well, thank you guys.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
So again, Matt, Angela, Gair, got it right?
Yeah.
I usually mess it all up, so thank you. Guys, we're going to bring out the boys next. Stay tuned. We'll probably run a montage of their time here.
Yeah, a little something.
And then we'll go into the interview,
Go
right?
to their interview, yeah.
We can share those bunny hop pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. We can do that. We'll get that.
All right, guys, stay tuned to the next part. Be good.
I ain't living in the past, put the city on my back, bet it all on my flow, put 100 on the dash, bet it all on my soul, on my spirit, and my raps. When they talking that yang, I ain't hearing that trash. Sound like nothing that you heard, that's a fact. Learn a lot of hard lessons when you living life fast. Put my bars to the test, bet you that I pass you. Fans run the world with my lifestyle tattoo. Questions that they ask you, never know the inner workings. How your best friend switch over to a different person while you get sober. Look at how my vision blurring, how you getting older, still sounding like you wasn't learning. I could be the one who pick your girl and flip Molly, but rather be the one who changed the world and live proudly. Watch me go get it, turn a Civic to a Rari. Handle my business, so I really ain't sorry. Don't make sense why you asking me for dollars.
Say what up. Say what up to Elite.
What's up?
Say what up. Sam, say what up. What up, y'all? We just got done grinding. How you feel?
God already knows.
And we're back with the G-Vine boys, Thunder and Lightning, back at it. This is Braden's original
crew.
middle school crew. Oh, let's change seats, man.
Oh, you're right.
You take the captain's chair. These are your boys. This is one and only time I'll do this.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll let you lead, man. I'll let you introduce your crew.
Gabe Mencheka.
Oh,
Floppy time.
Floppy time.
Floppy time.
No, you changed it. He's grown up.
Oh, you changed it? He's grown up a little bit?
Derek_Ingle now.
Derek_Ingle, huh?
Yeah.
Sam Pierce, Ben-Gair, the original. These are the boys right here. I've had these since they were about this big. Now they're all taller than me. Which, that happens to me often.
You had a couple years though.
Yeah, I had a few of them on them. So I started off with Ben, 7th grade, just doing some one-on-ones, going to the field, doing some things, and now he thinks he's got a vertical.
Yeah. He does have a vertical.
A little bit. You're still not the king.
I like it.
But yeah, I've had them since they were 7th grade, going into 10th grade now. Like we talked about with Matt and Angela, just seeing, it's been fun watching them grow up in here and things like that. I'm gonna let y'all go down the line. So
hold on, time out. I'm gonna conduct this a little better. He's not ready for the captain chair yet. Kind of tell them a little bit about. I'm gonna back it up and kind of go with before you even got to Ben and got over there. You kind of were talking to me about, hey, I know this kid. He plays football. He's pretty good. I think I can get him in here and get his friends. And what do I do? How do I do this?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, show up.
Show
up at games.
Go to games. Talk to parents.
Talk to parents. I mean, you're there. You can do that. You work here. And that's kind of the first thing you start taking steps to get involved in their lives and show up, right? Like elite, engaged, lead, inspire, transform, educate. You engaged first. You got in there and you showed up. And then all these little kids, they were little then. Ben, I guess you actually went to have dinner. You went to have dinner with you guys, didn't you, a couple times?
I went over there, I think, to like stretch you out or something like that. Do some stretch because they had like camps or something like that. So
I think it was before 7-on-7.
Yeah, before some 7-on-7 tournaments, and then they ended up needing a coach for 7-on-7. So I think that was kind of the first ordeal. Was like I would show up, and kind of help Coach Hill out, coaching the 7-on-7 and stuff like that, just because he needed an extra set of eyes, and then. I just kept talking about it, getting in their ear, getting in coach's ear, getting the kids' ear, getting the parents' ears. Just like, hey, this is what I do, this is where I'm from, this is how I can benefit you, is really what it came down to. Thank you, Matt and Angela, for trusting me first with Ben and stuff like that. Once I got Ben in here, it was a wrap. It was a wrap after that. Yeah, it was a wrap after that.
For you guys, how you guys starting off when you were young, what were your guys' kind of initial thoughts on elite or even Bradon showing up or just starting to train? 7th grade, you're kind of starting to get serious about sports a little bit.
Yep.
What was the split? So you guys have experience of how it is now for you guys, and you can drive and be here. How was it back then when you guys were starting off? Kind of what was the feeling that this place gave to you, and how did it help you? Gabe, I'll let you go first. You can go down the line.
In 7th grade, I had no idea what it was like my first time.
Your hair was the same though.
Yeah, I still have long hair. But in 7th grade, I just made the switch to come work out, and I didn't even know you that much. So it was good though. It was just fun to come with my friends, and, come to work out. But now it's a place I come to be serious and try to get better. But in 7th grade, it was kind of more of a
come do some stuff. It's sports stuff.
Have fun. But now it's really changed how I come here and approach when I get here and stuff like that. And how I look at y'all.
Yeah, I used to go to other places before I came to Elite, like Velocity, and you would just go there, get your workout. There was no family or fun to it, so that's what I appreciated here. I had my friends and I had you guys. I knew Bradon from 7-on-7, so I had fun doing it, and that makes it I can work harder, having fun than I can just going through the motions.
And you're even a little bit more serious.
A little bit.
It's just fun to watch him grow up.
Only took a couple of years.
I don't have to punch him in the face anymore.
I thought it was very hard at first, but I knew it was going to benefit me.
Damn, that's all you got. That's
good.
Good.
That's really good.
That's what I thought.
Straight to the point.
Ben.
In 7th grade, it was just to come with friends, kind of what Gabe said. But now it's more serious, and I want to achieve my goal and play D1 football. So that's
where you get it.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
You guys. So now seeing how we prepared you guys and how going through the program, when you guys first were 7th grade and you're just kind of coming in and having fun with your friends. Now that you guys, have seen other high school kids and trained more and had more of an athletic, been in more athletic situations, how has actually the training and you guys, the stuff that you learned then, how to squat, how to, proper form, proper technique, how has that benefited you guys now and going forward, do you think?
I think y'all prepared me better for whenever I had no idea what I was going and walking into when I went to high school.
Yeah.
And y'all kind of showed me it's not games, it's real, you got to be an athlete to stand out in high school.
Yeah.
And y'all y'all knew that y'all when we were good in 8th grade, y'all were whatever, y'all got to be good for high school.
Yeah.
So it was good have y'all push us to be ready for high school workouts and all the competition we'll see in high school.
You guys teach us good form in squat and deadlift, and that's big because the coaches in high school, they're trying to teach these kids how to properly deadlift and squat, but me and Ben, we already know what we're doing, so that's they're gonna look at us and be damn, it's pretty good.
I like it.
There you go.
I think knowing proper form will help you get a lot stronger.
Going into high school, it's kind of hard to teach all the kids in athletics how to do this perfect form, and coming here definitely helped because we are prepared for the workouts there too. So
Here's one. How have you guys seen what we've given you in the weight room? What we do here. How have you seen that transfer into your field of play? Because you guys are all sophomores on varsity in your sport, correct? So how have the training that we've given you here, all the things we've taught you, the strength that we've helped you develop, things like that, how have you seen that transfer into your play?
Onto the field.
Onto the field.
Well, when y'all first got me, I was just like a small little chubby 7th grader that couldn't really move that well.
But you had that hair though.
Had the hair. Long hair, don't care.
I had the style, but I was just kind of
Can you just do that one time for the girls?
There you go.
There it
They
is.
need
You
it.
guys are welcome.
I kind of just like moved in slow motion in 7th grade, and I feel like now it's kind of like y'all helped me like become more explosive, stronger, and all that other stuff. Like it's like
Intensity.
the intensity. Like I thought it was the foundation of like what you need to be a good athlete. But I didn't have that before. Y'all gave me that.
Foundation, key.
Yeah, I would say like the physicality, like Bradon and Mo, they're always like talking to you. Sometimes they like try to mess with you and stuff. I think that prepared me for like on varsity, because like those like older guys, they might like talk bad to you or some whatever, but like it doesn't really faze me.
You know
at
how
all
to take it.
because-
You know how to
yeah,
handle it, yeah.
It doesn't really faze me.
At first, I was kind of fat and slow. After coming here for a while, it's helped me got a lot stronger and a lot faster.
Now you're the strongest one in here.
Yeah.
Well, that's debatable, but yeah.
Not really though.
He's the strongest one.
It's okay. You got the hair. Ben?
What was the question?
Nothing?
We forgot the question. Hey, they're doing better than the Trinity boys.
Way
did.
better than
They're
Trinity
doing better than
boys.
Trinity boys.
Way better. They stay.
How has training here helped you on the field? How have you seen it help you on the field?
Definitely the physicality part, because like we do this drill called tight turn, and towards the end of the year I was going against like the varsity defensive backs and linebackers and stuff. So like that definitely prepared me for that, because I'm not trying to get hurt.
Yeah.
A big thing that we try to do here is, we make you stronger, want to make you run faster, jump higher, but we also want to give you the mentality that an athlete needs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't be going and playing on varsity half-assed
Or scared.
or scared, because you're going to get knocked out, right? So that's a big thing that we try to hammer in is you have to be mentally strong and prepared to go into battle and ready to take some heads off. Otherwise, you're gonna get yours taken off.
If you can deal with us talking trash to you and dealing with us,
Then you're good.
You'll be able to deal with anybody. Really, is the key.
Yep.
What would you guys tell anybody that's thinking about coming here or, wanting to get better? Why should they choose Elite?
It's serious. Like y'all know what y'all are talking about. Like, you can go to like a South Lake guy and make you pay like $75 every time you go. Like I know what they're talking about. I know that y'all know what y'all talking about. And I can trust y'all, and y'all kind of like have that like trust like with your athletes that like come here instead of like other places that like do it for the money and stuff like that. I know I can trust y'all.
Yeah, it's not so much like getting stronger and stuff like that. Like Mo followed me on Instagram like a day ago, and I was looking through his Instagram. I saw one post. It was like he wants his gym to be like a second home and like a second family. And I'm like, that's what I want in a gym. Like I want to be there and like, but yeah, you know what I was trying to get at.
Yeah. That's family. Yeah.
Fam.
You guys come in early, can kick it and be here and like this. You feel comfortable here.
Yeah.
Like this is one of y'all's spots.
Yep.
I think high school workouts are good, but if you come here, it's like the real thing. You'll get a lot better, a lot faster, a lot stronger.
Damn.
I would say here it's more than just working out, but like as what Derek said, like the family part too. Like you get comfortable coming here and you're not like scared.
Yeah.
I can attest to that too. Back when I first started,
Yeah.
that's what made me fall in love with it.
Yeah.
You can work out anywhere. Anybody can put you through a workout, but we'll take the time to get to know you on a personal level and really make a connection with you guys because we truly want what's best for you. You can't really give somebody what's best for them until you know them.
Yeah, I know them. I mean, the fact that we grew up. I mean, even me. Like I grew up the same way that you guys did. I mean, we same
the same
schools,
streets.
running the same streets, doing the same thing. Like you guys aren't doing anything that I didn't do. Like there's nothing new that you guys are doing. So, I always felt like you need that older person to kind of, that's not your parents, that you can have different conversations with and you can trust and help guide you and keep you from making mistakes. And, like you said, you got goals and you want to go D1, like same goals I had, same place I was, playing in the same stadium, wanting to play on Friday nights the same way. So my goal is just to help you guys get there faster. And when I was growing up,
mistakes.
yeah, when I was growing up, like I had to figure it out, not figure it out on my own, but figure it out on my own. We didn't have, like my parents didn't know the recruiting process as well.
Yep.
And there's certain mistakes that we made that, could have helped me go different places or, end up in different schools. I just want you guys to be able to maximize every opportunity and not for a lack of not knowing. and there needs to be that person that is there to help give you guys that information and give you that
Crazy
guidance.
old uncle, right?
Crazy old uncle. I'll play it.
That's Mo.
Your bag of pants. I'll play it all day.
All day, every day. I think that's it, guys. I think we'll keep it pretty short.
You guys got anything else you want to say? Anything?
Well, like you said, like you can go anywhere and like work out and like just go and leave. But like here, like y'all pull us aside and like ask us like, how are you? Like, are you okay? Like, and like you get like y'all care about it. Like it's not like just a job for y'all. Like y'all, this is like what y'all do and this is what y'all love. And, like
men givers.
Men givers.
It's like a good environment to be around. It helps, like makes you want to get better. It makes me want my friends to get better too.
Well, that's what we're trying to do, man.
Anything else, gentlemen?
Nothing? Good?
All right, guys. Hey, this was the G-Vine Boys, the original middle school crew, all grown up, sophomores. As we always end it, man. Love, peace, and happiness. Y'all be good. Stay tuned.
Check me out. Gabe and Chocolate.
You walk out on the lonely road. You're never too far to find your way back home. Don't you know I hate to make you wait this long? My family holding down.
Hey guys, welcome to the Be More, Do More Clarity Deep Dive segment. This was episode 21 where we had some of our guys, original middle school, Bradon's original middle school guys, and as we do this deep dive and we dive into kind of our take on the episode and what feeling we got out of it and kind of hit some of the high notes and kind of explain more of what we're trying to do here and what we want to do here and kind of what the vision is. And because I always say if you think it's just about banging weights and lifting weights, there's way more going on. We have way more that we want to do and impact and help the community because I've been able to take a look back. With age comes wisdom, and kind of how do I want to help the community? How do I want to move and help the kids or help anybody who comes across my path? And working with Bradon, working with these young men who are now sophomores in high school and they started off in 7th grade, watching them develop, watching Bradon develop as a trainer. I think the cool part of what seeing those kids grow up, now they're being taller than you, and just growing in the process of seeing, for Bradon professionally, it was his first big kind of business deal.
Yeah, for sure.
You could say, because he had to go present himself in front of the parents, kind of the same way I created Elite. It's the exact same way we created Getting with the high school kids. I got some of the kids together at a house, Ryan Phillippe's house, and talked to them going into their senior year, tell them what my plan was. I wanted to help them. What I wanted to do, we opened up spring break and we were running, right? And you were the elite pillar, staple of what it is we stand for: engage, lead, inspire, transform, and educate. I'm gonna keep saying that on these deep dives so you guys understand that's the depth.
With it, but that's what it is.
That's the depth we go to, and we always engage first. We always meet you at your level and meet you where you're at, and that's what I was able to tell Bradon. Here's the steps. Here's what you do, and you got it done, and you got those kids in there, and you still have relationships. You've engaged, you've led them, you've inspired them.
Still educating.
We educate, but we have transformed Derek Engel for sure. He is a mature kid right now.
Floppy time.
Right now, he's cool. But we knew that would happen with time. Right, with time.
Sure.
We've seen their steps. We've taken their steps already.
We've seen other kids take those same steps. We've got a kind of a template, you would call it now.
We definitely got template. I mean, from all ages, right? From all ages. Lifespan, human development, favorite class in college. You're going to hear it. We know how to train and work with 5 to 75. We know how to do it well, really well. We're the best at it. And if you come across us, we want to impact you as much as possible. Not just
more than just physical.
More than physical.
We want to give you, everything that we think. Well, what you always say, right? Everything you wish you would have had, right? In a mentor or whatever, just more answers. You know what I mean? So we can make less mistakes, or so the kids that we're leading can make less mistakes.
Let's progress faster, get to where they want to go. I always wish somebody was there to just tell me how. Right? I want to do this. I want to do this. These are my goals. These are my dreams. Okay, kid. Here's how. Let's really see if you're really about it. Like, can you wake up early and show up and put the work in? Can you do the things that other people aren't willing to do? You're going to tune your parents out. We know that. We've done it. You're going to do that. So somebody needs to step in there and be that person that
is on the same page as
on the same page, parents, on the same page as somebody like that. But can talk to the kids and has their best interest. We always have everybody's best interest at heart. You need that mentor. You need that crazy uncle. You need that whatever that thing is. We're definitely that.
Yeah.
Everybody needs it, and we're that, and we're going to be that, and we take that very seriously. That's what part of this business is, right?
I think that's kind of the heart of it.
The heart of it. The main thing is you have to care, and if I can teach. That's why Bradon worked out. That's why he worked out, being able to train these middle school kids and growing that program and still having those kids around. I can teach you how to teach somebody to squat. I can teach you proper form, proper technique. I can teach you how to do a TV show. I can teach you how to edit film. I can teach you all these things. I can't teach you to care.
You either have that one or you don't.
That's it. And the people who care and have that, and that was the first thing, not the first thing, but the thing I noticed about you where I was like, he's gonna be good. I can teach him everything else, but he has a heart. He cares. He's in it. He's passionate. He's not in it for himself or to be right, which you always are somewhat. You want to be good at whatever you do professionally.
Those first 6 months, that first year.
Yeah, right? we used to battle. I was thinking that we used to battle. Our battles are a lot different now, but back then we used to battle way differently. But
there's a lot of smacks in my head.
Yeah, but I know you care. These kids know we care. That's why they keep showing up. That's why they know. It has that family environment.
Well, what's cool too is a lot of them hit that point in the show. What I mean, Derek and Gabe, when they started talking, first point they made was, this place feels like another home. This place feels like a family, right? And for it to feel that way, you have to have somebody that cares, genuinely, unapologetically, without seeking anything in return.
And I think that's what we're about. And that's what we've, it's got to the point of, with time, 5 years in. And these messages that we've been preaching, at first people are like, oh yeah, they're just talking. They're just this. Oh, he's just playing with him. He just wants to be their friend. Oh, he's just this. He's just that. I've told everybody, no, this is plan. I've been playing this for a long time. This is what I want. This is the vision I have. This is how I want people to feel. This is how I want to impact the community. This is what I'm going for. And over time, you can earn people like, yeah, he's been saying that for a while. Yeah, he does do that. Yeah, the kids do keep coming back. Yeah, that is the way I feel about it. We've earned that right to be what we are and who we are.
From a kid's perspective, they don't think about like, oh, he's just playing around or oh, he's just trying to be my friend. And I can speak to that personally. As a kid or an athlete coming into this gym, I felt that immediately, and you don't second guess that. You know when somebody cares about you genuinely, and they're not in it for something else, right? That's what really keeps people coming back, I think, and that's what kept me coming back. Was I know I was cared for without any question.
Yeah, that's what this place is. That's what we're about. That's what we've proven. And that's what we're going to continue to prove. And that's what we're going to continue to do. And hopefully we can make a bigger impact each year, each month, make a bigger impact on the community. More people trust us. More people believe what we're saying and understand it and want that change. And, some people, we're not going to be their cup of tea. We're not going to be what they like for whatever reason. They can judge us or whatever. But as always, we let our work do the talking. We let our members do the talking for us. And it's awesome that the vision and what we talk about and what we try to create in every age group, they feel and they repeat and say it without us even telling them what we're trying to do.
Exactly.
It's the heartbeat of this place. And
it's tangible at this point.
That's what it's a real thing.
Yeah.
It's culture. That's our culture. That's our lifestyle. That's our culture. That's the elite way. We hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. I hope you enjoyed the clips of watching the kids grow up here, watching Bradon grow up with them. I think we probably have some long hair videos in here.
Man, we got long hair, don't care.
Long hair, don't care. That's what we're about, guys. Elite Fitness is about the community. We're just getting started on giving back and helping. The kids were kind of the first pillar that we wanted to attack. Sports performance is one of the pillars that we wanted to attack. Kind of my clients that I've had, the client base that we've had, and the people that we've worked with. But I want to bring all of Colleyville, all of Grapevine, all of Euless, everybody I've ever dealt with and hung out with or spent time with, or you guys are older now and have kids, and your kids are going through. I want the whole family to be here, and be able to move the whole community. I got big plans that we want to do and help people, and I think the more you trust us and the more you want to come in, and fitness will always be a part of everybody's life. It should.
It should.
Or you're going to be thinking about it, or you're going to be wanting to achieve it. I want everybody to reach their best selves, and that's, mind, body, spirit, right? You got to be able to handle the physical, handle the mental, handle the spiritual. It all revolves together.
Balance.
Balance.
It's all about that.
Chi. That's what we want to try to do and help people do, and do it on a real level. We're just getting started on our mission. Hope you guys are down to join us on our mission and help out and support as you have. Hope we can gain some new fans. But as always, Bradon,
Love,
peace, and happiness. Y'all be good. Episode 22 is going to be a good one. And this was the Clarity, Do More, Be More. Stay tuned to next week, guys, where we have the original Colleyville Heritage football team. Be good.